It's been said that anyone who grew up playing sports in the 50s and 60s in Leaside knew Jim Garvie. And while this may be true, it likely also applies to anyone who played in the 70s, 80s, or 90s as well. Jim was a steadfast presence as a coach, manager, or helping hand on countless baseball and hockey teams over the decades. He escorted numerous teams to the legendary Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament and organized many annual baseball tournaments right here in Leaside. He served as an executive in the Leaside Hockey Association and Leaside Baseball Association for just as long as he had coached. One of Leaside's most poorly kept secrets is that when boys on a team of Jim's couldn't quite make the financial levy needed to register, Jim would often anonymously and quietly contribute the funds needed to make it happen. Here's Jim as manager with his 1974 Canada Wire Bantams, the playoff and league champions. Here's Jim being presented with a Canada 125 medal in 1993 for what was already a lifetime of community service from the Honourable John Bosley, a former Speaker of the House of Commons. Jim was involved in Leaside sports on the field and the ice for as long as he was able. In his later years, he would become a grandfather-type figure for many of the boys he had coached over the years, as they too grew up and needed a wise friend to turn to. Jim's community service extends far beyond just the scope of sports, delivering Meals on Wheels for decades, and being the friend and neighbor we wished we all had, driving many who needed assistance to medical appointments and the like. Jim passed away in June 2020 at the age of 91 years young, and leaves a lifetime of mentorship, friendship, and insight on generations upon generations of younger men he coached and lives he left an impression on in the community over many years. Tonight, Jim Garvie becomes only the second ever recipient of the George Turrell Lifetime Contribution Award here in the Leaside Sports Hall of Fame.